Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chowdown. Yet again this week, we have C with us. CX1. Go ahead.
CXX177. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
So we got him. If you like him, go follow his channel. If not,
Fuck off.
we'll go to hell then.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right. So today we're doing a little bit different. We're gonna keep in line with the whole cartoon stuff, and we're going to do an agree or disagree. But this time for Avatar the Last Airbender. So, and we're only doing this because I know you two had a video talking about it at one point. So I'm going to run down the... Are you having fun over there?
Continue. Fuck.
We're doing a rundown of the top... This is according to IMDb. So those of you who know
Boy,
that they're
that
full of
fucking
shit...
makes a whole hell of a lot of difference.
Yeah. So this is through IMDb. And they have ratings. They're going off of a rating system. The top 15 worst. We are going to do agree or disagree. I'm going to get it from both of you. And then I want you to tell me when you think this list actually does have a truly bad episode. You guys are going to have a pool of 3. You get to pick out of this 15 list, your top 3 worst. So let's go ahead and get into it with their number 15. The King of Omashu, Season 1, Episode 5.
What?
Now, to be fair, before we get all riled up...
I'm already disagreeing.
Before we get all riled up, this has an 8.2 on IMDb.
Oh, shit.
So,
Okay.
this is very high. There's a couple of these that are an 8.2.
Jesus, that means that every other episode has to be higher than 8.2.
This is
Well,
the top 15.
The top 15 worst. So
Yeah,
we're going to be
worst.
going down. We're
Yeah,
going to find
which
out what
means
the
that
worst
scores
ones.
are going to get even lower from here.
Yeah.
That means that this is the highest, worst rated.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They're going off pure numbers. So this is technically what people do believe, I guess, if you want to go with that.
That
But
episode's great. Fuck that.
this episode is... I'm going to stay impartial as
Great.
hell. So we'll go ahead... And here, to be fair, once you get to a truly bad episode, you have to go ahead and put that as in one of your top 3. So you're going to want to hang on to them and try to make sure you don't have a good episode mixed in with your shit ones. So, Grubby,
Good episode. What the fuck
See?
do you want from me?
I mean, there's
I
not
love
much to
this
say
episode.
about the King
This
of
episode's
Omashu.
great.
This is a good episode.
It's
Well-
funny. Like I like Boomy. Good episode. I think it's the first appearance of the Cabbage Man too.
It is
Yeah.
a truly hallmark moment.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend shows up in episode 5. That's
Swear to
before
God, I think he's just the fucking Avatar.
half of everybody else. He's already in the series. So I'm assuming you're agreeing, C.
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
good episode.
We don't need to stay too long on this one. It is a certified hit. Everybody does love it.
Apparently not.
Well, like I said, they're going off pure numbers, and there's...
Well, there's a lot of stupid people out there then.
All right. So 14.
I fucking disagree already.
Season 3, Episode 7. Also with an 8.2, so it's tied with Boomy's episode. The Runaway. This is the episode where Toph decides that she's going to be a little hellion and just kind of do some like con artistry to the town, and then Katara's like... And I'm pretty sure this whole thing's going down. This is the same season with Painted Lady, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Last season.
while they're all fucking about, they're just all fucking about.
Yeah, this episode's pretty bad. I mean, it's not like god awful or anything, but it's pretty mediocre.
Are you gonna bank that in your
No.
worst 3? Okay.
No. I don't
You're
think
gonna
so.
you're gonna hold on to those then.
You know what? This is worse than the Painted Lady, I think.
Well, does this? We're not gonna get on the semantics of where it takes place because I can just look down. The Painted Lady is on here. Big fucking shocker.
Well, yeah.
But
I think it is legitimately worse than the Painted Lady. It's just the Painted Lady wouldn't be so bad if it didn't have that stupid fucking Doc character who's like 2 other different characters, and they didn't have that stupid throwaway line where Sokka's like, "We can't be fucking around. We're on this time crunch. We gotta do this before the day of Black Sun." And then they proceed. Next episode, he proceeds to go fuck off and get trained by the fucking T-1000.
I forgot that's his voice actor. All right, see, what do you think? Are you gonna bank this in your 3?
I'm gonna hold off for now.
You know what? I'm gonna hold to it. Fuck it.
Are you?
Because I don't know which
I
the
don't
other
know.
13 are.
I was gonna say there could be some real shit on here. Once this list is done, we'll all 3 say what we think our worst episode is. So don't don't give
I have
away
a
too
feeling
much.
I know where.
Yeah,
what one is.
I think I know what number 1's gonna be. I think we all know what number 1's probably gonna be.
It's probably The Divide.
It's probably The
yeah.
Divide.
All right. If you've never watched this series, watch
What the fuck
this
are you
fucking
doing?
series.
Don't watch it. We
My
shouldn't
God.
have to have this disclaimer. What the fuck are you doing on this video talking about Avatar the Last Airbender?
Yeah, why are you getting tricked? We're not going to mention that this is about Avatar. You're stupid.
What the fuck are you doing with your life? Have you never seen this show?
All right, 13. Before we continue on, I think this episode is ultra boring. I think both these episodes are really boring. Is this a part 1 or part 2? This is part 1. So, I think that a lot of these episodes are not necessarily bad, just boring.
Oh no! Don't tell me. Is this? No, that can't be. Just what is it? Say what it is.
The Winter Solstice Part 1.
What? You think that one's boring?
Yeah.
It is kind of boring.
All right, so this is obviously, I think at the end of the episode, that's when Aang actually enters the spirit world, or maybe he enters halfway through.
I can't remember.
I don't really remember. It's boring as fuck.
Second
you do
part's
get some.
way better.
You do get some parts with Avatar Roku.
Yeah.
That's cool because he's a great character, but that's it. You just get that.
Wait a minute. I'm thinking of the wrong. Wait, what was this episode called?
Winter Solstice with the giant panda monster.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm thinking of the season finale. Fuck.
All right, Grubby.
Oh yeah, this is the one with the fucking Hebai.
Yes.
Big old bear monster.
Yes. You gonna bank it?
At the end of this episode, Sokka gets taken to the spirit
world, and then they have to go save him.
And Aang's gotta go save him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this episode's kind of boring. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just kind of boring. Second part's way better.
Most of the worst episodes, in my opinion, can come in either when Appa's missing or
Oh no.
during the whole first season when you're kind of getting some of the most boring storylines out of the way. It's because season 1 is more of a slice of life kind of thing.
Season one.
Episodic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
very episodic, slice of life, just little nonsense. Once you get to season 2, that's when you start ramping. Once you get to season finale, you start ramping up in what the series is going to actually become. So you think it's just boring?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Though.
See, what do you think about it?
I mean, I don't know.
I think we're just gonna go with the fact it's boring, and we'll just move on.
Kind of boring.
We don't need to stick on it. Once we get to one of them true stinkers, I think we'll linger on a little bit longer. So let's go in. This is where shit gets a little bit weird, everybody. What are we at right now? That was 14? No, that was 13.
13, you clown.
12. The Boy in the Iceberg, Season 1, Episode 1. Rating of 8.1. What the fuck?
It's the first episode. What were they expecting?
This is a damn fine episode.
Like, I mean, it's what? How did you go wrong with the first episode of fucking Avatar? It's the goddamn first episode of Avatar. What do you want from it?
This is appalling.
I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. It's not a bad episode.
I think, in my opinion, this might be one of the better pilots I've ever watched.
It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to start a series? You can't just throw it like, here's Ozai. He's, I'm burning down everything. Like, what the fuck?
See, what do you think? Do you think it? You must hate this episode.
No, it's a good episode.
Yeah, this is. We're not, like I said, we're not going to linger on the good episodes. We'll linger on the stinkers. Now we're going to. That was 13. No, that was 12. I'm going to lose my mind before this starts.
Oh my god, it's on your
11.
fucking phone.
No, they don't have them labeled.
Well, you know by the episode.
No.
Continue.
All right, so this is
IMDb
11.
Sucks.
It's 11. Well, technically, this is Screen Rant with IMDb.
Oh, that's even fucking worse. Oh, fuck. No wonder why this is so goddamn bad.
All right. Northern Air Temple.
Is that the one where...
That's one with the kid with the wheelchair, and he's trying to fly.
Fuck.
And his dad's a fucking piece of shit or whatever.
Oh, God.
It's got bad character motivations. It comes
Fuck that old
deep
man.
into it. Season 1, episode 17. They're like,
next 2 fucking episodes are the season finale. You
just
gotta
imagine
shit
this.
me.
This is your episode before your season finales, and this is just a.
Wait, no, episode 19 and 20.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah, it
close
doesn't
enough.
matter. It's
Close
2
enough to where you're
episodes
like-
away. 2 fucking episodes away.
It does establish. So what it does establish is that there's.
No. The only thing it establishes is the fucking blimps. That's all it
That's what I was gonna say.
establishes. That ain't shit, though.
Are you gonna log this in your top 3 worst?
I goddamn well might. Because I really do hate this episode.
It's boring.
It's terrible.
It's
not
boring?
boring. It's terrible.
I think it's just boring.
I don't like any of the characters. The old man is an asshole.
The old man is a loser. The kid in the wheelchair is okay.
Can't even remember anybody's name.
I can remember no one's name from this episode. See, is this your favorite episode?
I'm pretty sure the kid's name is Willie, and then like the old man's like some fucking kooky Albert Einstein guy who loves to just kill everybody, I guess.
I've given the Fire Nation a fucking blimps.
Here's a blimp. Take it. Good idea, you fucking piece of shit.
See, the favorite episode.
This is gonna end up being his favorite episode.
Are you gonna log into your top 3 worst?
Again, I don't know the top 10, so
Oh man, you're taking risks. This is honestly, if you were gonna log one item in your top 3 worst, this would probably be the safest because people will probably be like, "Yeah, that episode's fucking boring."
That episode's pretty bad.
All right, so we'll go ahead and move
Bad
on,
Character motivation.
unless anybody is going to log it.
I'm gonna log it.
Okay.
I'll save it.
Once we leave this
gotta-
number, you can't go
Oh,
back.
Shit.
So you gotta either commit now.
I'm going for it.
He's
I'm
committing.
gonna commit.
Which it doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
can
it's
wait.
not like we
What
can
you might be
judge it
making the better
anyways.
choice. You might be making the better choice holding off.
I'll wait.
Okay. Now we're going.
Fuck episode 17.
I think this is a top 10 now, everybody. It might be a good thing that C kind of waited, because I fucking hate this next episode.
Oh no.
It is season 1, episode 6, The Divide. I'm kidding. Season 1, episode 6, Imprisoned. This is the one where they're on the
That's
boat.
pretty bad. George Takei's like all gropey.
They're on the boat, and then they meet that one character who eventually has that mustache or whatever.
What is his name? Haru? You know
I
what?
think
No.
so.
I can at least remember that motherfucker's name. So no, I'm not putting it on the worst list. I can at least remember that guy.
I like how you call the kid in the wheelchair Willie. So is anybody gonna log
No.
Imprisoned?
He might. I'm
See?
not gonna.
I'll log it.
What? What? This
So you
episode's
think-
worse than the fucking episode with the Willie kid and the fucking crazy old man who wants to kill everybody?
At least it has something that pertains later to the series.
It
Aside
does.
from that one character.
It
I
does. Because Haru is the only character that you know from this episode, and it means nothing.
Yeah.
He shows up and he's like,
Yeah, that's
"Hey guys, I've got a mustache now."
That still does not matter.
All right,
Because I can at least remember Haru's name.
now we're on what 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, season 1, episode 9, The Waterbending Scroll.
This episode of Pirates. That's a pretty mediocre episode, not gonna lie.
This is that one with the fucking pirates, isn't it?
Oh god.
Remember the pirates? How important they were?
Yeah.
They're so
This episode's
ass.
pretty important though, because it teaches
this-
Katara the water whip or whatever.
Is this the
Yeah.
episode with? And that is very important.
Yeah, she used that shit all the fucking
It's
time.
as stupid as the
It's
fucking
just-
pirates
there's
existing
the
in this
fucking
world are.
pirates. There's the pirates when there's Fire Nation guys running around. Like, why?
We're not thinking about this. People who are diehard Avatar fans, if you're out there, I know you exist, but you could completely devastate us here by saying, "Oh, by the way, Zuko and Iroh were doing this in that episode. You guys are stupid." Because we didn't really think about that. What is Zuko and Iroh doing in these episodes? In the Imprisoned episode, he could have fought fucking Admiral Zhao and we don't even know it.
Wait a minute. I think in the Imprisoned, I think that's the episode where Iroh gets captured by some Earthbenders, and then they both got to fight him off. I think is that the episode? And Iroh's like wearing a diaper or whatever because he just got out of the... Because they captured him while he's in the hot spring.
He's in the hot spring. This could be it.
And Iroh's pretty badass in that part.
But we don't remember
But I
it.
can't remember that, so I'm not going to...
And I'm certain that Zuko and Iroh were doing something goofy in this episode.
He fought Zhao in episode 3, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And Zhao was proven to be quite a lame bad guy.
Yeah, a terrible bad guy for being... Who is he? Isn't he Mouthboy's dad?
Yeah, it's Jason Isaacs.
Such a good voice actor.
Yeah, good voice actor.
And he doesn't do
He's
shit.
like, I mean, I don't mind Zhao. It's just he's a mediocre bad guy.
He's like, no, I don't want you to help me. Are you fucking stupid?
I'm evil.
I'm evil. I don't want to die from
like
you.
Every episode he's in, he just gets pumped out. Like.
So is anybody going to log this? I'm assuming we're just going to let this one go.
I don't think so. It's not
Okay.
that. It's not that atrociously ass.
What are we at now? 8?
8.
The Painted Lady, Season 3, Episode 3. Are you going to risk it? Are you going to put it in the top 3? Are you going to bank that shit? We all know. You've already explained it.
Ask him.
See?
I just got to mull it over.
Do you really think... This episode doesn't mean anything. I think, personally, it's a good slice of life episode for Avatar that comes at a horrible time. But that's just me.
I fucking hate Doc. I hate Shu. And I hate that other fucking third persona that he's got. That old man can
You mean
eat
the third
shit.
brother?
No, that old man can eat shit and die for all I care.
Legend.
No, dog shit. You know what? Fuck you. I'm banking that one. Fuck the Painted Lady. Fuck Shu. Fuck Doc.
You've banked 2.
Yeah, I did.
We're on 8.
Yep.
Oh,
That means
fucking...
let me do the math.
It's gonna be the fucking divide then.
Off the top of my head. Looks like we got 7 more episodes left. Uh-oh.
See, are you gonna do this?
You gotta roll the dice, son.
No, you don't have to.
Got to.
I'm not gonna bank it.
Fuck you. Price is right me.
So this is an interesting one because if you bank it, you're banking it off the fact that what was Zuko doing? I don't think we saw Zuko in this episode.
It doesn't matter what Zuko.
So it didn't matter. So we're safe on that one.
This episode established something that hurt the episodes that came after. It's the reasons why that...
The time.
Yes, it set up a fucking imaginary time limit for no reason. They could have cut that one throwaway line. And the Swordsmaster, the next episode, the episode right after this, fucking amazing episode. But it gets hurt because now
this
we're like...
episode exists.
Well, Sokka in the last episode, like, it hurts the continuity because now it's like, oh, well, Sokka was just...
No,
it just makes
Sokka look like an asshole.
That's not good.
We only have time for what I want to fucking do.
And then literally, I'm pretty sure the episode after that's that runaway or whatever.
All right. So now let's get on to the next one. What is it, 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, you're going to have to help me out.
Uncounting fuck.
Bato of the Water Tribe, Season 1, Episode 15.
What's wrong with that episode?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think people just think it's boring.
Whatever.
Bato's a boring fucking character.
Yeah, he's pretty boring. But still, I mean, isn't this episode where it shows Sokka and Katara's dad for the first time?
I think so. I think it's it does a lot for the story.
It's the one where they get mad at Aang because he like sabotages their letter from their dad because he doesn't want them to leave.
Yes, it's a good little story in and of itself.
That's not a bad episode at all.
I think we're just going to go ahead and just skip this one unless...
Well, I don't know about him.
I'm not putting it on my list.
I was going to say, it's not offensive
well, I
in the
can't
least.
tell any fucking more.
All right, now we're on 6.
He likes to go against the grain.
This one is unironically one of my more favorite episodes. I don't know why it's on this list.
Let me guess. Is it the Ember Island Players?
No, that's a good episode, though.
Okay.
That's a good episode, though. I'm one of those people.
That's a great episode.
This is Season 1, Episode 14, The Fortune Teller.
It's definitely a throwaway episode. But I do kind of like it, too.
It comes in Season 1. It's slice of life.
Yeah, it's just like C said. Season 1's like episodic.
Yeah, it's slice of life. It exists. It's not too close to the season finale. And it also sets up the fact that Aang and Katara will end up together because she gets to see how... We actually do get to see Aang actually do a good feat in this one, which is something that he's lacking up to this point. So you're like, oh shit, Aang actually is the Avatar. I forgot about that. This show didn't really tell me that very well. See, are you going to bank this one and fucking completely fucking rock my world here?
Turns out he fucking despises
It's like, I fucking hate the fortune teller.
that fortune teller episode. That's my least favorite.
The Divide? No, it's a fucking fortune teller.
I'm gonna agree with what you said.
Okay, thank God.
It's not too close to the finale, slice of life episode. Yeah, it's pretty good for what it is.
I'm gonna say it doesn't do anything right, but it doesn't do anything wrong at all.
Yeah.
It
It's
just
not
sets
that
up Aang's
offensive.
power. All right, so now we're on 5. All right, this is another one that I don't agree with at all. I hate this episode, but I don't agree that it's one of the worst. Season 1, episode 10, Jet.
Huh.
Jet's a loser.
Jet dies.
Yeah, Jet's dead.
So
Hey, Jet's not that bad.
he really isn't. He's a
not.
very victim of his
he's kind
circumstance.
Of an asshole sometimes.
See, what we'll start with you. Do you think this episode is really that bad?
I kind of do like it a bit. It's not that bad.
It's weird because while it's being slice of life, it's like its own contained story about Jet being just a douchebag under the surface.
And Jet actually, comes back to make
2 different
to
appearances.
actually matter in
Yeah.
the series.
Like he's a
And
major
he's
player.
Like one of the only on-screen deaths in Avatar.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because Admiral Zhao just kind of got drug underwater. You don't really.
You know
see
he's
him
dead,
die.
but you're like,
Yeah, you can pretty much piece together that he ain't coming back.
no. But then
Jet,
Toph,
they might as well just flat out say that motherfucker is dead.
yeah, like Toph
In
may
a-
as well
in
just
a
walked up to him and like,
TVY7
he ain't making
show.
it. He ain't making it, boys.
TVY7 show, that man got killed on camera.
Yeah. Granted, we didn't get to see him go
He ain't a
good.
man, he's a boy. That boy got killed on
That boy
camera.
got fucking destroyed by those guys.
Those
Dai Li agents.
Dong Xiaoping agents or whatever.
All right.
Dai Li, yeah.
Yeah.
I said it right the first time.
Shut up.
All right, so I think we're at 4, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Mm.
It's all starting to sound the same now.
No.
Oh no.
See, season 2, episode 4, The Swamp.
What? I like that episode.
I don't.
It's all right.
I think it's just. I don't think it's the worst.
I don't have a problem with that episode. at all.
Have you banked anything?
No, he's still got 3 left.
No.
He's saving all.
You're
3
on
of them.
fucking 4.
You gotta
I
save.
banked-
You have to save this.
I banked one.
He banked. Which one did he bank?
Okay, which one did you bank?
Oh, the prison.
Oh, the
Oh, the one with the boat.
one with Haru and his
George
without his
Takei.
mustache.
George
Yeah.
Takei being all groupie.
Is the swamp a 2-part episode?
No.
It's just the one with that those fucking.
There's a lot going on. The swamp benders exist in this one. It's
Swamp
not
benders
necessarily.
are dumb.
Yeah.
They're the stupidest fucking benders in the series.
Yeah.
I don't know why they exist, but they do show up later. They are a factor
Yeah,
later.
they show up to fight in the Day of Black Sun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, I guess.
Ooh boy, it's just a lame ass episode. It doesn't deserve to be on this list of.
I feel like it should have came in season 1, honestly.
It definitely feels like a season 1 episode.
Because, think about how cool it would have been if they had set that up. Because in that part, there's that part in the swamp where Aang sees Toph or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, you'll see what you need the most or some shit like that. And he was needing an earthbending teacher.
Yeah.
Just imagine if they had set that shit up, in the first season. Instead, they set it up in that episode. And then, 2 or 3
episodes later,
you
he gets Toph.
you get the Blind Bandit. It's
What
like,
the fuck?
Man, I'm glad they set that
No
up.
payoff there at all. I feel like a lot of the slice of life episodes could have came in season 2, but then you're gonna have to figure out how to tie it in because you got payoff that you can have in season 1. You don't want to have it happen in season 2.
What they could have done is they could have gone to Boomy, and then he could have said, "I'll go to this place and I'll show you
Yeah.
what you need."
Yes.
Well, wait, they did that in the Return to Omashu. And he told Aang that he needed a earthbending teacher.
Fuck, we're not gonna
And
get
it
into
couldn't
it.
have been
So
him.
are you gonna bank this? I guess you're both at 1. You don't have to bank this.
He's got 2 left.
Or you got 2 left, but you got.
I've only got 1.
Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah.
I'm saving mine for number 1 on this list. We all know what that one is. So you might as well just not even ask me anymore.
I'm gonna bank it.
Really?
It has good elements, but very mistimed. And I despise the swamp benders.
Now we're going to top 3. I don't agree. Nightmares and Daydreams, season 3, episode 9.
That is really dumb.
I like it.
It's I mean, it's not terrible.
Because it like shows the anxiety that Aang has to do what he's got to do.
I like the parts where he like shows up and he's like in his underwear or whatever.
Like,
and his eyes like, how can you expect to beat me when you're in your underwear?
and then they do it in the last part.
No, I didn't forget my underwear. You did. It's like, that's fucking... And then you got fucking... You got Appa looking like a fucking samurai fighting Momo.
Who looks like a Ronin. Like, what the hell's happening here?
What the fuck happened there?
I do like that episode.
And
it does not deserve to be...
Weird-ass episode.
It does not deserve to be in the worst.
It is right... Like... It is right before one of the most important episodes in the series.
It is.
Well,
and it's in a very bad part. But like I said, I think it goes well with his anxiety that Aang has to fight the... Because at this point, he doesn't have the out. Aang does not have an out to beat.
Yeah, they
were
Ozai. Banking on just running in there and capturing.
They were going to have to kill him or capture him. So Aang has a lot of anxiety on, oh my god, I'm going to have to either kill this random dude that I've never met.
No, they were just banking on capturing him. Aang didn't start thinking about killing him until after this part.
Yeah.
And then Zuko's like, how are you going to kill my father? And then the episode ends.
And Aang's like,
the episode goes to commercial dramatically.
What do you mean how am I going to think about killing your dad? All right.
Like, yeah, dude, we got like 4 episodes left. I think you need to start thinking about that.
Anybody going to bank this one?
Nah.
Not that bad.
All right.
You know which ones we're banking. We only got one left.
No, we got two. We got two left.
We only have one that we.
That means you're going to have to bank the last 2. So you're banking
he's used to now.
Has he?
Yeah, he used the swamp and the.
Oh yeah.
George Takei.
All right, so the second worst episode is Avatar Day, season 2, episode 5.
That's a good fucking episode. That's the episode where Sokka does the meme. He's got the hat on, the little pipe or whatever, and he looks like he's got like the monocle.
I don't remember this episode.
What?
I remember it.
You don't fucking remember Avatar Day? It's the one where they go to that village or whatever, and they hate
showed
the Avatar.
Kyoshi the first time.
Yeah. And Kyoshi, because Kyoshi killed Chang the Conqueror or whatever. Well, she didn't even kill him. He just like...
He just stood there. He stood there and he's like, oh! And then he falls off the hill or whatever.
He pretty much just decided to fucking die.
He's like, I'm too stubborn to step forward.
And I like how it shows... I like how it shows him like really small and Kyoshi's like fucking huge. And it makes you think that he's like a really small dude, but it turns out that
she's just fucking
Kyoshi's
gargantuan.
Like 10 foot tall.
Why the fuck is she so big?
I have no fucking idea.
So are we? Obviously, nobody's gonna bank this one then.
How is that? What is that rated?
7.6.
I fucking love that episode.
If you look at it though, 7.6 is fucking average.
Yeah.
So for these to be the truly bad episodes, it ain't that fucking bad.
Surely the Divide is at least a 6. Good God.
7.1.
No.
Number 1 worst, The Great Divide.
It's banked. We're both banking it. That episode's that needs no introduction. It's the fucking Divide. You got the fucking Jinweis and the Wei Jins doing bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck.
I don't hate this episode as much as I let on.
Fuck!
No, it's definitely the. I don't even know if it's
terrible.
the worst. I don't even know if it's the worst in my opinion.
What's fucking worse? All right, we're gonna put you in the hot seat. What is fucking worse than the Divide?
None of the worst episodes, in my opinion, are on this list.
What's the worst episode then?
I don't know. It'd be something with the Dai Li. I fucking hate the Dai Li. I hate that whole season. Just about.
All of that, everything with the Dai Li actually matters with the story.
It does matter.
The fucking Divide doesn't do shit.
I think
None of those characters show up again.
I think the episode where they first
That's
enter...
a side quest.
I think the episode where
that is the exact definition of a fucking side
It does
quest.
come in season 1, though.
Yeah, but it's worse than
Season
everything else in season 1.
Listen, I'm not going to defend it. It's a terrible episode.
The worst.
But I just think that there are episodes that go with the story that are just so pathetic.
Like fucking what? Appa's
When
Lost
they first...
Days?
Yeah, I fucking hate that episode.
It doesn't matter. That episode makes... Like, that episode is huge.
That's not huge.
Because that's when Zuko lets Appa go, and you can see him start to turn good.
Zuko must be doing some hellaciously cool shit for me to have glanced over most of the fucking Bossing Say shit.
Remember he shows up...
Because Bossing Say fucking suck.
Oh my god, you are
fucking hate that whole fucking season.
Oh my god, you are fucking high.
Thank God,
that's like
thank God Zuko's going. Thank God Zuko's doing some work.
I disavow what he's saying right now. I disavow. I disagree completely. Bossing Say's a great arc. Book 2 is great.
No.
Oh my god, you're nuts.
No.
You are fucking nuts.
I don't agree.
It has some of the biggest impact in the entire series.
So I'm assuming we're agreeing that The Great Divide is the
without
actual
a fucking
worst
doubt.
episode. Okay.
It is the worst. You can't get any worse than the fucking Divide.
All right, so there's your definitive list of the worst Avatar episodes as according to Screen Rant IMDb. and then these two. So we're gonna segue into this. The top 5. We're not counting Korra because Korra doesn't count in my opinion because I hate I hate the Adventures of Korra. Whatever the fuck it's called. It's shit. I don't care. I don't care what you're saying. You're sitting there pointing at me like, oh, they're wrong. No, they're right. He probably fucking likes it. You probably like Korra, don't you? Don't you lie.
You like Korra?
I like seasons 1, 3, and 4.
I hate all of it.
They made 4 fucking seasons of that shit.
Yeah.
God damn. Fuck Korra.
I hate that shit.
That shit is dog water.
Ass.
God damn.
Steve Bloom's the bad guy the first
I
season.
don't
That's the
give
only
a
good part.
fuck. He dies probably. Who gives a shit? Akon or Akuma or whatever the fuck his name is.
Let's go ahead and pump the brakes. We're gonna take a step back, and now we're gonna try to keep this subjective as possible.
That's impossible.
The strongest characters in Avatar. They have to be living during Avatar the Last Airbender. So you cannot count other avatars. Aang's the only avatar that exists here. So no Roku, no fucking Kyoshi. Even though we all know that Aang's the strongest fucking avatar. I said it.
Well, yeah, he fucking energy bends. That's
Yeah.
more than what any avatar has ever done.
Busted ass shit. So I think we can go ahead and say that Aang is the strongest character of the series. But who is number 2?
Cabbage Man.
Who is number 3?
The Cabbage Man again, because he's that good.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
move on to
who's number 2? Who would be number 2 in the strongest characters?
Iroh.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what me and him
That's
talked
what-
about this a couple nights ago, and we were like, I'm fairly certain Iroh could kill Ozai if he wanted to.
He has
Yeah.
that throwaway line where they're like, "Oh, why don't you go fight him?" He's like, "No, we don't need to have a brother killing another brother." He doesn't be like, "Oh, I can't beat him. He's too strong."
I can't possibly beat him. He's
He
like,
might as
no,
well just
I'm
said-
Giga Chad
he
now.
might
I'll
as well
kill
just-
him.
He might as well just said, "Yeah, I could swagger my way in there and just
Decimate
destroy
him.
I could just clap his cheeks, but I'm not going to do that. That's not my destiny."
All right. So we think Aang, Iroh, and I will say who I believe the third strongest is. I believe by the end of the series, it's Zuko.
Yeah.
I think he is stronger than Ozai when Ozai's at his peak power.
I mean, you got to think about it. He double barrels lightning at Zuko, and Zuko just catches that shit like it's nothing.
Zuko could have killed Ozai also.
He fucking could have. He really could
when the fire was back on.
Yeah.
Zuko just casually caught that shit, shot it back at, and Ozai's sitting there like mouth agape, like, oh fuck,
Hulk?
oh man, this is the kid I fucking burnt. Fucking, and Zuko fucking hightails it out. Zuko's like, no, Zuko doesn't really hightail it out. He fucking hits him with lightning, and he's like, Aang's gonna kill your ass.
Yeah, bitch.
And then cut to, he's like,
Dips out.
Aang, how you gonna kill his ass?
How you gonna kill
He's
my
like,
father? And Aang's like,
who, me?
guess I'll just fucking.
I guess I'll just have a MacGuffin happen.
I guess I'll just convenience my way to victory.
I guess I'll poke my back. Every time I poke my back, I think my chakra fucking releases. So I fucking hit it a couple days ago, and I fucking had that moment where I saw fucking all the avatars, and they fucking were gonna give me power, but I realized I'm stupid, and that was me just slowly dying.
Turns out that like all he needed was to conveniently get hit by a big rock in the back.
Yes.
To get his power. He didn't need... The guru was wrong. He didn't need to give up love or whatever and his emotions and shit. He just needed to get poked in the back by a sharp rock.
I'm telling you right now.
That was very convenient.
You know what? I'll tell you right now. Fucking Guru's a terrible episode.
What?
It does nothing. All it establishes...
I disavow. We're not talking about
all it establishes...
again.
He's
I
just
don't know
like,
this
your
guy.
chakra's stupid.
I don't
And
know.
Aang's like,
I don't,
no.
I don't know him. The guru is literally... Oh my god.
it does nothing. If you think about it, Aang does all of it, and then at the very end, Aang's like, no, I don't think I will.
But he was
and the
going
Guru's
to.
like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, and then he was going to in the final episode of the season. He
Now,
was gonna do it, and then he got blasted in the back with lightning.
yeah. So
How can you say that?
I can say that because the Guru plot point, and I'm proven right because at the end of the
That
series,
episode
he
was-
doesn't need it.
Fuck.
In the last episode, when he fucking pokes his back on the rock and then attains godhood
Yeah, but
again,
the only reason he
didn't need
got
it.
to the point where he attained godhood was because his guru helped him release all the other chakras. It's just he didn't release the last one.
Stupid.
You know what? We're not talking about the episodes
Stupid.
anymore. You had your chance to shit on these great episodes and you failed.
The Guru sucks.
No, it doesn't.
There must be some really fire ass shit going on during it because I know
That
Zuko's
episode's
doing
amazing.
something.
You
So
are nuts.
nah.
See, what do you think of the Guru? What do you think of episode? What is that? Episode 18 of season 2, or is that episode 19?
It
Because I know
does.
that the last 2 episodes are.
I'm just
two-parters.
talking about the Guru part in general, not the episode as a whole.
Oh,
the Guru part
alone
in
is
general.
great still.
No, it's not. He doesn't do
Oh.
anything. All he does is just explain shit, and then he gets
He's a
proven
fucking
wrong.
guru. What did you want him to do?
He fucking makes Aang eat fucking onions and bananas or whatever the fuck it is.
So fucking
Or cottage
what?
cheese and fucking cabbage, whatever the fuck he
I'm
makes him
pretty sure
eat.
It's just banana and something else.
It's like banana pudding with onions or some shit.
That episode's great.
Aang's like, more bananas, please.
Oh, that episode's so good. You were fucking nuts.
I'm gonna fucking not listen to you in about 20 minutes.
You're nuts. All right, we're not talking about this anymore.
Not nuts.
I refuse to allow this to happen.
Who's strong? And then it's Ozai.
I'm gonna say Katara. She
You're
can
saying
blood
Katara's
bend.
stronger than
All right, so
Ozai?
me and you had this discussion because I was wanting to put Katara at second. And
Okay, so I gotta know. See, how does bloodbending really work?
because it seems
Does it have to do with eye contact?
there's got to be a wind up.
How long does it take to
moon.
do that shit?
She has to have the fucking
She
moon.
has to have the moon out?
Yeah.
No,
She does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
but how does she do it to the one fucking guy
It's
then?
at night. It's at nighttime.
yeah.
So she's nope. She's definitely not as
Oh,
strong
she's
then.
screwed then.
I cannot
They
agree.
have to do that shit at night. I guess every time they use bloodbending, it is fucking nighttime.
I will
God,
say-
is that really what it is?
Yeah.
I would
Holy
say
fuck.
I didn't even
in
remember.
Korra.
Oh,
Yeah, I
get
know.
out of here with
That's
your Korra
not- that's
shit.
not
We're not
canon,
counting
though.
Korra.
That's not canon though.
In Korra, they do blood bend without the moon.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
that's not canon. That's fan fiction.
Yeah, I'm not counting shit.
That's poorly written.
Shit that's
fan
set up to where they have to do it, and then all of a sudden they don't. They no longer have to do that. Ignorant.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's got to be Ozai. I mean, that motherfucker can just
I'm gonna have to agree with
look
him.
at how long it takes Azula to wind up that lightning.
Yeah, the bitch.
This
she
man,
takes, she
this
takes
man
far
is-
too long to wind
I don't
that
know,
shit
I
up.
don't know if she does that just.
I think
to
she
be,
just does
I
it
think
to
she
be a
does it
dick.
to be overly
She's like,
dramatic.
"Oh, I'm gonna hit you with this lightning. I hope
She's
you
like,
don't
oh,
block
look at
it."
this shit.
Meanwhile,
this
meanwhile,
shit.
the other guy's like standing here, he's like, "Oh, I hope you hit my finger and not my toe."
Like, oh no! Don't shoot lightning at me!
Yeah, like don't do it, don't do it.
Don't
So-
do that. I don't. What am I gonna do?
I can't agree with you on this. I think we do need to figure out where Katara is, but since now that I know that she takes the moon,
I didn't even. think
that
about
hampers
that.
the fucking hell out
I
of
didn't
her.
even think about like. The
I mean, she
Grandpa,
also
like, 3
did
times.
beat Azula. As
Yes,
well.
but that was also not prime Azula.
Yeah.
So we're counting everybody in their prime, everybody at their strongest point that they're at
I don't know. That
in the series.
It was pretty cool.
But wouldn't bloodbending be her strongest?
But it wouldn't be at night. Like it would be neutral. Because otherwise she could totally cheat and get everybody that's not Aang.
Yeah, but I still don't even know how bloodbending works. Like, can you break out of that shit? Like, if you're strong enough, can you break out of that shit?
I'm assuming so. Because
If you bloodbend yourself.
it took a long time for the old lady. The old lady was struggling. But I just don't see Katara able to maintain it against like Ozai or Aang or Iroh. Or Zuko for that matter. Zuko
Well,
just
with how
fucking
long
throw
it
his sword
takes-
at her.
With how long it takes Ozai to charge up that lightning, he'd have her.
He'd have her dead bbecause she has to like do a fucking not a
Yeah,
hand
you gotta
sign,
do,
but
like,
like
some kind of
she's got to start getting down and like
jutsu or
do
something.
some bullshit, some Naruto shit on him. And meanwhile he's just like, boom, he fucking hits you with lightning, and before you even realize you've been hit with lightning. That just goes to show how fucking amazing Zuko is. That fucking Ozai went from
Yeah,
the
how
fucking
the fuck was he able to catch that shit?
standoff. Fucking did Zuko like no?
Like, that man
Was he
just-
sitting here and he's just like, oh yeah, the fire's back on right now. And then Ozai's like, boom!
Ozai didn't even say. I mean,
He didn't say anything.
Zuko probably. I mean,
Zuko probably felt
that the fire was back, and he's like, oh, he's probably.
He's gonna.
I'm in danger.
He's gonna fucking hit me with it. Like maybe Zuko started to hear the boss music. And then fucking Zuko's like, oh. And then fucking he fired it, and Zuko's like, oh no, I got your ass.
Man, Zuko's kind of a Giga Chad for catching that shit, though.
I'm telling you right now, Prime Zuko at the end of the series beats the fucking hell out of Zula Prime.
Oh, without a doubt.
No doubt in my mind.
Well, she was damaged at the time, but he was owning her ass in the final duel. He literally...
Fuck yes. It wasn't even a challenge. He
was just dancing around.
You know it's nutty when the opponent who basically took 4 people to attack her at the fucking prime of the series.
Zuko.
Including Iroh.
Yeah.
Took fucking Iroh, Zuko, and Katara.
Iroh
and I think fucking Sokka was just sitting there like, I hope she doesn't do something to me.
Well, Iroh got blasted before that, though.
He did. And then they all fucking shot her ass. They're like, yeah, fuck you. But you know it's bad when Zuko is such a Chad that he's just standing there existing. And everything she shoots at him, he fucking blocks.
And
he's not on the offensive. He's not shooting anything at her. He's just like,
I don't think he moves from where he begins the duel at.
I don't think he does either.
I think he literally stands in the same spot the entire duel.
And he definitely had that one.
She's like jetting around the whole arena. He's just noping.
He's literally just standing there like a fucking piece of cardboard. Like, oh, can you knock me over? Can you do something? And then he finally
move a little bit.
Well, he finally does move into setting down basically, and then doing his foot kick thing, and then fucking nukes her ass, and then she's like, "Oh shit, he's that guy. I better do something. I better aim for the other person.
I better cheat."
Yeah, stupid bitch.
Fucking bitch. First, Katara shouldn't have been standing there anyway.
Yeah, Katara should have fucked off. Katara should have not even been there.
Katara should have been hiding behind a pillar.
Why was Katara split up with Zuko? Split up with Zuko. What the fuck was she? Why wasn't it fucking Toph with Zuko?
Because they needed Toph to bend the metal on the
off
on the airship.
Katara could have done with fucking water.
It would have took her longer.
Not at the level she was at the end of the series.
Yeah.
There's precedent here. It's fucking stupid.
Toph could have just threw up a fucking
Toph could have been like, rock wall, there you go, stupid. And then Azula would have been like, and she probably like melted down and blown up because she's a robot at the end of the fucking episode.
Well, Azula's way stronger because it's the comet. Probably would have broke through the rock.
Toph could have walked in there with fucking metal on.
Where the fuck would she have got the metal at?
Anywhere.
They don't just.
They fucking have shit just made.
Piles of metal laying around.
The fucking Fire Nation apparently.
Plus, it probably would have heated it up so much that she probably would have melted.
Bullshit. Aang is sitting there in rock armor while Ozai is shooting him with.
That's rock.
What the fuck does that matter?
Metal gets hotter than rock.
Also,
he made a small meteor in his hand.
He fucking did.
A small meteor in his hand to hit him.
It blew up. It didn't melt the rock. It would have melted steel.
Boom. No, it wouldn't have.
Oh,
There's different fucking.
Aang would have basically made himself an oven. Like metal.
Okay.
There's a reason why in Pokemon steel is weak to fire.
Okay, you got me. But Azula, all she had was lightning. It wasn't gonna do nothing to metal.
That would have blew the fuck out of the metal.
No, it wouldn't have.
I'd
tell you right now,
right through it.
The strongest ability we've ever seen in that series.
Metal does conduct electricity, right?
Yeah, but it would have hit and just went straight down. The path of least resistance. It wouldn't have done anything to her. I'm
pretty sure she would have got towed.
I can tell you one thing right now.
She was wearing the armor.
The three strongest.
Would have had to have happened.
The three strongest abilities in the series are. Number one is Aang's fucking stupid bullshit right before he fucking dropped it on, just fucking like splashed water on Ozai's face. I guess energy bending would be number one though. Then
you mean like
that fucking crazy shit he was gonna do when he did that or whatever, and it was about to kill Ozai. Then he just
he made a fucking
and stopped it and just all landed on him like
made a
rock.
Giant fucking spike made out of like
every element. And Ozai's just like no,
I'm gonna fucking die.
Ozai thought he was winning up until that fucking point.
Ozai was shitting himself.
But it's that, energy bending, that, and then that fucking meteor that Ozai manifests in his fucking hand. Then it's all lightning.
The man made a comet.
The man made a fucking miniature meteor in his hand. And he's just like...
sun in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
Literally.
He went fucking apeshit. Well, I won't even give it to lightning bending then. After that, you got the single part where he's standing there on the fucking thing and he's looking like a mad lad, and he just fucking shoots fire
shoots a gigantic
all over the whole fucking land.
plume
He's
of
like,
fire.
because he can. He's just like, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm just gonna
torch
burn
everything. He was not kidding about reborning the earth in fire. I swear to God, he was done with this whole fucking thing. I really don't think
we got really off topic.
we did. We got super off topic. The main thing is I don't think Katara is as strong as Azula.
Okay, I think we get it.
Do we? I don't fucking
So
know.
it goes
Are we going anywhere?
So who's the
Iroh,
top 5?
Zuko.
Aang, Iroh, Zuko, Ozai. Oh, we got to figure out the last one.
Toph.
Or their top 3. There you go.
There's your top 3, but the top 5 gets a little bit sketchier because
It's got to be either Azula or Toph.
I think Toph can beat Katara.
Yeah.
I legitimately think she could.
Toph literally made steel bending.
I can tell you one thing.
She
Toph is
literally
the
created
only
it.
one that if Katara is going to use bloodbending, she just makes rock armor around her, and it can't do nothing.
I don't know how bloodbending works. I don't know if you need like a direct line of sight or what.
Bloodbending is fucking
It
confusing.
is so confusing.
I hate that. It's one of them ultimate abilities. Like energy bending, there's a precedent.
It sounds ultimate on paper, but then like, you need the moon out, and then you gotta have.
Except
like,
if you're in the
like
core
yeah, but
bullshit.
that's fan fiction. You gotta like all the planets have to be aligned on.
You got to be looking at them, but you got to have your
February.
fucking toes pointed in a certain way, and then you can fucking. But then you have to do a
stand on
hand
your
sign. You
head
have to
for,
fucking
like-
and make sure they're not Kakashi, so that they don't copy you. So then you do it, and then you're done. You win.
You do it, and then Sasuke like he like finishes the hand sign, so he gets the fucking jutsu off.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I don't like blood bending. It's the one bending that doesn't make any sense. Energy bending doesn't make a whole lot of
Doesn't
sense.
make any fucking sense in the episode that it shows up in.
But it would have made more sense if it was shown up earlier.
Yes. If he had met the lion turtle in like season 1 or 2,
Yeah.
that would have been great.
All he would have had to do is explain to
That'd
Aang
be
that
awesome.
Aang is not ready for what he has to teach him, or something to that effect.
It'll like what he gives him now will come in like he'll.
Yeah, he could have gave him energy
learn
bending
it.
then.
He will master it later. When the
They
time
should
when
have
the time
put it
comes.
in the good Zuko and Aang episode in season 1.
The storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
he
Like
falls off
before he freezes himself.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
should have met a lion turtle.
And then they wouldn't have had to show anything else.
Yeah.
You just see the lion turtle shadow. You see the lion turtle
Oh,
for a
it's
second.
fucking great.
That's it. And then Aang has energy bending because the lion turtle gave it to him. Because why the fuck does lion turtle have energy bending? I do like how energy bending works though. The opponent has to be prone, and you have to fucking have more power than them, or more spirit than them. But it doesn't make any sense why Ozai was winning at all. Aang had the
Because
bigger
trauma.
spirit, but it doesn't
Because
matter.
They have to.
They were
have
trying to
make it
fucking get us to
dramatic.
go, oh no, Aang might lose!
not gonna make it.
No! And then
And then
he
Aang
wins.
wins.
Yeah,
Of
whatever.
course, like he wasn't going to in the last episode of Avatar.
So the fifth strongest is definitely Sokka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
No, I think we can say it's Toph, and then it's probably Katara. And then maybe Azula. Because I think at the end of the series, I think Katara could beat Azula.
Yeah.
Granted, Azula is fucking crazy good with lightning, so
Yeah.
she's kind of fucking confusing. But
It's hard to beat unless you know how to redirect. It's hard to beat lightning, and she pretty much abuses the shit out of lightning.
But Toph is like a fucking professional when it comes to like, she could see, at best, she could have at least seen Azula was about to shoot lightning, because Azula does a fucking 30-minute wind up with it. And it'd been a little bit harder to see Ozai doing it because
He just
Ozai literally double pumps
He
that
just
shit like a
he
fucking
just
gun.
Whips out his finger gun.
Yeah,
and
he's just like,
shoots at you.
nope. And that's it. It's a little bit different with him, but with Azula, she literally
She
fucking
hands
has a
that
flair
shit
for the
up.
dramatic, and she's like, oh, I hope you know I'm going to hit you with this.
And then Iroh just grabs her. Fucking
That's the moment that he does.
and
She's
knows
like,
it all.
I hope you're ready. She's walking at Zuko while she's saying, and then Iroh's just like
comes
watching
in
her.
and just like,
Hey,
bitch,
oh.
get that shit out of my face, bitch.
And he kicks her off the fucking
He
boat. He
fucking-
fucking kicks her off the goddamn boat, and he's done with her ass. He's like,
Fat
no.
old man knocks her off the boat.
And that was
Her
weak.
prime.
That was pathetic, Iroh, too.
Yeah, that was fat, pudgy Iroh.
That was my son died Iroh. Not Giga Chat Iroh. So it doesn't really make much sense why he's stronger than her, but I guess age, wisdom, bullshit, whatever.
He's fucking. That's why he's the second strongest, because he's fucking Iroh.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I think we're done with the episode.
Yeah, we're done. Fuck you.
So, I mean, I think this went fairly well. We'll probably do a lot more of these, especially if C is ever over. So, we'll just see. I'm not going to promise anything, but fuck it.